What is going on, guys? My name is Zoro. Welcome to Steins Gate. In my previous update video, I said Steins Gate is one of the many new games that I'm going to be trying out for the channel. And I'm kind of excited. I really enjoy the Steins Gate anime, and I'm really excited to play this visual novel. I hope you guys are excited. Wait, is this classified? I don't know if this is classified as a game or a visual novel. I don't know. I haven't hit the start button yet, so I don't know if it's as gameplay as it is, you know, visual novel. I don't know. Anyway, let's jump into it. I'm excited. Woo, boy. Everything is coincidence. But even coincidence is part of fate's design. I'm not losing it. I'm perfectly sane. What I speak now is the absolute truth, not some childish fantasy. No matter how trivial something may seem, it has the potential to shape the future. Have you heard of the butterfly effect? If not, look it up. Butterfly effect, if you change one thing in the past, it could alter the future entirely. If a butterfly dies in the year 10 million BC, it could, you know, you could kill one butterfly in 10 million BC, and right now humans could be more fish than human still. But how could I have known? How could I have known that by pressing that button, I would decide the fate of all mankind? Just think about it. The average human perceives just 1% of his environment. We're not nearly as clever as we like to think. We go about our lives oblivious to a million different things that happen around us every day. Even when something catches our eye, our brain forgets it a moment later. I want to tell the me back then, don't do anything careless. Don't do anything rash. Don't pretend you didn't see that. Pay more attention. The hand of conspiracy was always closer than you thought. Just waiting for the right moment to strike. It's time to strike. The universe has a beginning, but it has no end. Stars to have a beginning, but are by their own power destroyed. The universe will eventually end, but who knows what happens from there? Maybe it'll be reborn again. Maybe it was always there, but maybe it's a reset button. It always has a reset. They have to. It is more ridiculous for a man to exceed than for fish to live ashore. This may also be called God's final warning to those who rebel. Man, I was commenting too much to see all the text that flashed on screen. I know you guys could have paused the video to read it, but I'm kind of confused. Oh, okay, loud. Hey, what are you mumbling about? There's no sound from the phone against my right ear, only silence. I am baking in the summer sun. Sweat slowly slides down my chin and drips onto the asphalt. Ocarine. Off to Ocarine. A girl is standing in front of me. She calls my name with an inquisitive tilt of her head. We are about to infiltrate deep into enemy territory, yet despite the imminent risk of death, there is no hint of tension on her innocent, childlike features. I cover my phone's mouthpiece and turn to the girl with an index finger to my lips. You talking to someone? I nod and put my phone back to my ear. Still no sound from the other side. My contract is wise to maintain silence. The whole area could be bugged. No, I was just talking to someone. Everything's fine. I'm about to infiltrate the assembly hall. Still no reply. Looks like they just want my report. It's too dangerous to waste time talking here anyway. Yeah, Dr. Nakabachi got the jump on us. but I'll make sure he tells us everything. What? The organization is already on the move? I open my eyes wide to match my shocked tone. The girl turns towards me in surprise. I sigh, shaking my head as I rub my temples. I see. So that's the choice of Steins Gate. El Sai Kanguro. I speak the parting words, then pocket my cell phone. Steins Gate. Some know it as fate, to others it is the will of God. You could count on one hand the people in this world aware of its true nature. In any case, we should begin the infiltration. And then all of a sudden, Bugs Bunny raises his right hand and has 17 fingers. That would be funny. I advance towards Radican, which is just across the street from the train station. Radican? I said that wrong. Don't complain to me. I know I said it wrong. Of course, this is enemy territory. I can't just stride through the front door like an average person. I bypass the elevators and escalators and head to the 8th floor by the stairwell. But I only make it to the 7th floor before I have to stop and rest. Who's that on the phone? The girl, Shina Mayuri, immediately resumes our conversation. She followed me all the way here, and she isn't even short of breath. Unlike me. Oh, man. I knew I shouldn't have canceled my YMCA membership. I, on the other hand, am gasping for air with my hands on my knees. Who would have thought an 8-story building would be so tall? I turn to Mayuri, while wiping the sweat off my brow. If I told you, I'd have to kill you. Oh, wow. Thanks, Ocarine. Mayuri smiles happily and doesn't pry any further. As always, she is quick to understand my position. I'm not gonna lie, she's adorable. We've known each other since we were both little. Mayuri is 16, 2 years younger than me, so she's more like a little sister than a typical childhood friend. I've been looking out for her as long as I can remember. I used to hope that Mayuri might become the key to Steins Gate, but now I've reconsidered. I don't want that terrible fate for her. She should live a normal life. That is my present wish. I don't want anything bad to happen to her ever. I don't want her to stub her toe. She's too adorable for... Oh, man. We continue to the 8th floor and enter the assembly hall. In front of us stands a cheap-looking stage with a podium and a side reading Dr. Nakabashi's Time Machine press conference. Ocarine. Mayuri insists on calling me Ocarine. Ocarine. But it's neither my real name nor my code name. It's just one of those annoying nicknames people use. How many times do I have to tell you? Don't call me Ocarine. Huh? But I've always called you that. That was then. I have since become Haoyuin Kyoma. I'm in a coma. The insane mad scientist hunted by secret organizations the world over. But that's too hard to remember. In any case, Haoyuin Kyoma is my true name. And besides, it doesn't even sound like Akabe Rintaro. I heard it in the anime so many times, but I still mispronounce. You know, I've watched the dub version of the anime, which you might kill me for. I know, watching dubbed anything's a sin, but I mean they might have even pronounced it wrong. No, you're weird. Cease your foolish laughter. Akabe Rintaro may be my real name, but I have rejected it, for it is very stupid. And so I also hate the derivative Ocarine. Come on, it sounds like that elf boy's blue pipe thing. What is it called again? What is the thing that Link blows on? Man, it does sound like Ocarina, because that's what my head is auto-correcting it to. I haven't played many Zelda games. Maybe that's something I can do for this channel at some point. Would you guys like to see me play The Legend of Zelda? Any of them? If you do, leave it in the comments. I might just, you know, load it up and we can have a good time. So, Ocarina, can I ask you something? In one ear and out the other. She's been calling me that for 5 years now, so maybe it's time to give up. What are we doing here? Wait, you followed me here without knowing why? Yep. She is just adorable. Man. She nods without dropping her smile. We're here for Dr. Nakabachi's press conference. We're standing in the assembly hall on the 8th floor of Radiken. It is here that the conference will be held. Dr. Nakabachi is an inventor. He appears on TV from time to time and has a few patients under his belt, but mostly he is treated as a curiosity. Press conference? But where are the reporters? Mayuri's right. I've scanned the entire hall, but there's no one who looks like a reputable reporter or a cameraman. There are only about 10 of us standing in the hall, including me. Considering Nakabachi's moderate media presence and the fact that he claims to have invented a time machine, I would have expected more. Could this be the organization working its twisted influence? I twist my lips into a sneer. I thought that Nakabachi was like me, a scientist fighting to overthrow the organization. But this press conference suggests other motives at work. Our enemies won't miss this chance. I'd prefer not to get wrapped up in this mess. Nevertheless, I'm interested in what he has to say. That's why I'm here, blowing an afternoon of my precious summer holiday. Mayuri ponders my utterance for a while before finally turning her head. You wrap something? Is it his birthday too? I let out a sigh. Mayuri is known to not only make bad jokes, but to laugh at them too. She is the cutest thing ever. Okay, I want her to protect her innocence, okay? She's always been special. Mayuri, keep your guard up, Mayuri. I suspect this won't be a normal comfort. I'm hearing ghosts. Come play with us, Ocarina. I didn't even finish my sentence. Are we under attack? Are they trying to fry our brains with electromagnet waves? Oh. Dust falls from the ceiling as the floor shakes. We're definitely under attack. It's coming from above, but we're on the top floor. All that's above us is the roof. An earthquake? Is it Magnum 2? What does magnitude mean again? No time to deal with Mayuri's confusion. Something's not right about this. I bolt out of the conference hall and run up the stairs to the roof, ignoring the no trespassing signs in my way. The door is open. Upon closer inspection, I realize that the lock has been broken. I open the door and see a billowing cloud of black smoke. There's some kind of phosphorescent dust sparkling in the air. Hopefully it's not poisonous. An explosion! I can't believe it. Was there really an explosion? My heart is racing. Damn, I don't know what to do. Should I run away? But why an explosion? Terrorists? No, that doesn't fit. I mean, how do you explain that? What the? You know, these kind of look like futuristic plugs. Like this looks like kind of a normal plug, but like it just looks like, you know, need a bit of extra power, so they added a bit more, you know, holes. I don't know, a strange machine is sitting in the middle of the roof. It's huge, maybe 3 meters tall, and looks kind of like a satellite. Maybe it is a satellite, maybe it crashed. Did the thing cause the shaking just now? Who put it here? Was it Dr. Nakabachi? Is this part of his presentation? Impossible. Even if that were the case, how the hell would he get it up here? My head is bursting with questions. As I search for the courage to approach the machine, a throng of reporters and building staff burst onto the rooftop. They look just as confused as I am. Please stay back, everybody. And then a woman who I assume is a staff member appears to wave us back. The press conference will proceed as scheduled. Is she trying to hide something? Her response was unusually quick, almost like she's trying to keep me away from that device. I've got a nose for conspiracies, and this stinks of a cover-up. What are they hiding? What was that explosion? I want to know, but I shouldn't risk getting any closer. I turn and leave, but not because I'm scared or anything like that. Definitely not, I'm brave. Staff members lead all of us back to the 8th floor. Mayuri is nowhere to be seen. She's not in the event hall either. I find her on the 7th floor. Several capsule toy machines are lined up next to the plate reading "Birthplace of the Japanese PC." She's gazing upon them with a wistful look. I breathe a sigh of relief, then take out my phone. It's me. I've got a bad feeling about this. Something's happening, and I got no idea what it is. Yeah, I know. Don't worry. I won't do anything to jeopardize this mission. The mission. El Sai Kangro. After I speak the words and hang up, I am able to wipe the sweat from my forehead. My sweat is cold. Ice cold. Like the refreshing taste of a Pepsi. Not sponsored. I don't really like Pepsi all that much. Like, Pepsi's fine, like, drinking one. But after drinking one, like, you can't drink no more. Like you can barely drink half a can before it, you know, starts tasting weird. I prefer Dr. Pepper. Fuck Coke, fuck Pepsi. It's a Dr. Pepper or Sprite for me. If Dr. Pepper offered me a sponsorship or Sprite, I would take that shit in a heartbeat. I need to drink more water, though. That's a goal I should have. Half of me hopes something will happen. The other half fears the same thing. But I'm not scared. I'm brave. Here is a quote that I'll always take to heart. Being brave isn't not being scared. Being brave is doing something even when scared. I put away my phone and look back at Mayuri. She's still staring at those capsule toys. She doesn't seem to be worried about the explosion at all. I can't decide if she's level-headed or just airheaded. Like an airhead? This game was made in 2009. It was like, this would be the perfect airhead commercial. You know, just put an airhead sticker right there. That'd be the weird... I'm just looking at these anime posters too. / game posters. What are you doing? Well, I really want an Oompa. Just as I thought. Mayuri points to a capsule machine. The sign on the front says, Raynet Kakeru, 3D character doll series, Pokemon. Raynet Kakeru is a popular anime series with its own card game spin-off. Pokemon. Raynet access battlers. They even hold international tournaments. Pokemon. Oompa is the series' mascot character. It resembles an elliptical egg with limbs sticking out, like some kind of deformed dog. It's what they call an ugly cute character. Pokemon. I regret nothing. High school girls find these creatures adorable for some reason. Last year, an ugly frog character was the rage. Its name escapes me, though. Now, I think I know what frog they're talking about. I don't know the name of it, but for some reason, I just want to say Pepe. I know that is probably nowhere near the correct name, but I just want to imagine that everyone was carrying a little Pepe around with them on their purse and their keychains. Its name escapes me, though. Then go for it. I can't guarantee you'll get an Oompa, though. Mayuri gives me a troubled smile. But Mayushi's all out of 100 yen coins. Mayushi is what Mayuri calls herself sometimes. According to her, it's supposed to have a star at the end. Mayushi. But who really cares? So, can I borrow 100 yen, please? Still holds her hand out with a look like a begging puppy. Take all my money. Just take it. Just throw it at her. Looks like she was planning this from the very beginning. Well, at least she didn't say, gimme. Do you think it's that easy, Mayuri? You'll get no money from me. Instead, I'll show you just how a harsh life really is. I pull out a 100 yen coin, set it into the machine slot, and spin the lever. I open the capsule and take out the contents. Mayuri leans forward, eagerly to see what I got. It's an Upa! And it's metal! A metal Upa! Is it rare? Super rare. While I examine the metal Upa, a boy who is watching us tries his luck on the same Rainet machine. A normal Upa. He looks at my metal Oompa in resentment. I turn to see Mayuri's sparkling eyes also fixed on the Oompa. Hey, high school girl, you're acting like a little kid. I give this creature of metal to you, Mayuri. Honestly, I don't want it. Really? Are you sure, Ocarine? The name's Hayuin Kyoma. Hayuin Kyoma. Thank you, Ocarine. Is she doing it on purpose? She's adorable. I want to dip you in my coffee. Oh, that came out so long ago. Thank you all for coming to Dr. Nakabashi's time machine press conference. I hear the announcement from the floor above. Sounds like they're starting. And up the stairs. I head to the stairs, but Mayuri doesn't follow. Let's go, Mayuri. Just a sec, I gotta write my name. She's preoccupied with the metal Upa. I go on ahead. Without further ado, I am pleased to introduce the inventor, Dr. Nakabachi. Please welcome him with a big round of applause. Dr. Nakabachi enters to sparse applause. He walks up to the podium. He's already wearing a frown. For some reason, I can feel his irritation from here. I'm just saying, but he looks like he could be the villain from Spider-Man. The Goblin. And I'm not talking about the rich guy before he becomes the Goblin. I'm talking about he just looks like the Goblin. You know, just need to pull out that chin a little more and he got it. Like his eyes don't... never mind. I'm Dr. Nakabachi. Thank you all for coming. Nakabachi takes the microphone and begins to speak, his voice brimming with confidence. Now then, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to begin with my theory of time travel, the greatest scientific breakthrough of the century. Did he really build a time machine? Mayuri appears after writing her name on the metal Oompa. She's a bit late in more ways than one. What did she think a time machine presentation would be about? I take another look around the room. There are about 20 people now, including us, but still no media presence to speak of. So this is the extent of Dr. Nakabashi's fame. No one believes that he invented a time machine. I was interested in what he had to say, true, but my expectations were no higher than the rest of the onlookers. And a good thing they weren't. As he proceeds to explain his time machine design, my curiosity quickly turns to disappointment, then anger. Doctor! Doctor! My roar silences Nakabachi and draws the eye of every person in the room. Do you take us for fools? Who the hell are you? Who the hell am I? Someone who knows you for a fraud, that's who. You stole your theory from John Titor, and you call yourself an inventor? Someone throw this man out. You're the one who should throw out, Doctor. Have you no shame? You have no right to call yourself an inventor. Shut your mouth, you little pest. Just then, someone grabs my arm from behind. Quite convinced it's an official here to throw me out. I turn around to glare him down. Unhand me. Huh? It's a girl about my age. Her intense stare seems to challenge me. I take a step back. Her face looks somehow familiar. Where have I seen her before? We haven't met, but I know her face. It's Kurisu. Kurisu. A few days ago, my friend Daru showed me a magazine article titled Girl Genius Gives Lecture in Akihabara. The article was about a 17-year-old girl who had just graduated from an American university. Her thesis was even published in a major scientific journal. Girl Genius, Makase Kurisu. I recognize the stubborn-looking girl from her photograph. She's even wearing the exact same scowl. What business could such a genius have with me? She takes a quick look around the room, then turns back to me with a stern expression. Could you come with me for a moment? What's with the attitude? She's obviously not staff, and there's no way that the Makase Kurisu would be working with someone like Dr. Nakabachi. I could be mistaken, but isn't Nakabachi like her stepdad or something like that? I don't know. Which means no. You're with the organization. Huh? If their tendrils have gotten this far, then I've made a grave mistake. Stop fooling around and come with me. My outburst has already attracted too much attention. Nakabachi, in particular, looks like he wants to rip my head off. It must be mortifying to be exposed as a fraud by a bright young man like myself. I'm handsome, good-looking, strong, smart, and I will kick the ass of any fraud, and I will protect Mayuri because she's too adorable not to. Anyway, I mustn't draw any more attention to myself. If the organization gets wind of my presence here, it could endanger Mayuri, to say nothing of those ignorant civilians. Okubi, protect Mayuri, man. Don't let the organization get her. Don't, man, don't. I let Makase Kurisu lead me out of the assembly hall. Try anything, and people are sure to notice. What will your superiors say then? What are you talking about? She glares at me quite fiercely at that, attractive though she may be. Okabe's just standing in the middle of the hall with the biggest boner. Man, he loved the fairy tale anime. Redheads after... Woo, man. Just the red hair makes all the red flow to... Anyway, attractive though she may be, there's no innocence in her eyes. Unlike Mayuri, she does not need to be protected. Keep all your attention on protecting Mayuri, Ocarine, please. A beautiful agent, unmatched in cruelty. My heart beats in exhilaration from the danger. Looks like chaos really does get my blood pumping. I just need to ask you something. What makes you think I'll answer? I know how the organization operates. What's with this organization stuff? Instead of answering, I take out my phone and put it to my ear. It's me. I've been caught by an organization agent. Yes, it's Makase Kurisu. She's a dangerous one. No, it's fine. I'll fly away too. Kurisu suddenly snatches the phone from my hand. What skill? I didn't have time to react. What are you doing? Huh? Your phone's off. Who are you talking to? Her eyes pierce deep into my soul. I quickly look away. She's good. Is she trying to attack my sense of identity in order to cause a mental break? Recover. This isn't enough to sway me. Your techniques don't work on me, but I'll tell you anyway. That's no ordinary phone. It's designed to deactivate the moment it leaves my hand. Mwahaha. I mean, I guess it's better to look like a nut than to look like a nut. I don't really... saying the phone deactivates when it pops out of your hand is the same as saying I was talking to a fake organization that I believe to be real. You're going to be thought of as crazy nonetheless. Such measures are necessary to maintain secrecy. I know things that could get me killed. I quickly retrieve my phone and wipe the cold sweat off my forehead. Woo, that was close. So, you talk to yourself? This is bad. Ordinary methods don't work on Makase Kurisu, the genius girl. On the contrary, she's the one psyching me out. Damn, looks like I'll have to make a tactical retreat. If I can just find an opening. Suddenly, Kurisu steps up to me with a serious expression. She stares right at me, her huge eyes glazing with strength of will. Oh man, such fire, I can't look away. Could someone with such pure eyes really be an organization agent? I'm looking into those eyes, and they look more like they're hypnotizing you than pure. Could someone with such pure eyes really be an organization agent? What were you trying to tell me earlier? Earlier? What are you talking about? About 15 minutes ago, before the conference started. Nonsense. This is the first time we've met. I was with Mayuri in that Upa toy 15 minutes ago. You were trying to tell me something, right? You looked really upset. Is this a trap? It does seem like one of the organization's dirty tricks. But would this girl do something that underhanded? You looked like you were going to start crying any second. Why? Have we met before? She seems sincere. That makes her even more suspicious. That's right, don't let her beauty fool you. Man, just rockin'. She's a cold, calculated secret agent. If I show the slightest vulnerability, I'm done for. And how do you know my name? My knowledge has no limits. I am a mad scientist after all. Genius girl, our next meeting shall be as enemies. Huh? Farewell. I spin around and take off down the stairs, ignoring her call to stop, like I listened to the enemy. Jesus Christ. Damn the organization. They must be serious if they're sending in agents like her. I run all the way down to the 4th floor and check behind me. Once I'm convinced that Makase Kurisu's not tailing me, I sigh while rubbing my temples. But I can't let them capture me yet. Well then, what do I do now? My mission was to attend the conference and evaluate Dr. Nakabashi's research. Now that I know he's a fraud, there's no real point in going back. I guess I'll just go home. But wait, aren't I forgetting something important? Let's see now, what is it? Damn, I left Mayuri behind. Protect Mayuri! Okabe, I won't kill you. You need to protect her, man. I knew she'd be a liability. I shouldn't have brought her along. I was trying to prioritize her safety, but got careless. I'll try calling her first. If she's alright, then I can just have her meet me here. With that thought in mind, I take out my phone. I turn it on. It is July 28th, a Wednesday. And, man, that flip phone. And it rings just as I do. An email? It's not just a regular email, there's a video attached. And it's from an unknown address. I open the video file with some temptation. There's nothing but noise. Is this a prank or some sort of Makase Kurisu style attack? Maybe the noise is some sort of make people go crazy frequency. No wait, I don't remember giving her my email address, so I'm probably just thinking too hard. I curse myself for being gullible enough to play the video. I have more pressing matters to deal with anyway. Man, it's been a while since I got a touchscreen right next to me. I stopped the video and called Mayuri's phone from my address, but... Is that her phone number? Make sure to call 080X417X806. Oh, take out the X's and it's still not an actual... Never mind. I thought Whatever. Damn it, Mayuri, why won't you pick up? Looks like I'll have to go back to the assembly hall. But things will get messy if I bump heads with Makase Kurisu again. Wait, don't tell me. Did that fatal kidnap Mayuri? Damn you. Is that how the organization operates? Leaving without Mayuri isn't an option. Call me overprotective, but she's still a little sister to me, and there's a very real danger that she might wander off somewhere the moment I let her out of my sight. Protect her, Okabe. Mayuri has always been like that. I never know if she'll be there when I turn to look. In a sense, that's why I become Hayuin Kyoma. I have to go back for her. The thought of climbing back up the 8th floor to the 8th floor is depressing, but I have no choice. Do they not have elevators? When I get back to the assembly hall, Dr. Nakabashi's conference has just finished. Nobody's on stage and the phony inventor has already left. The 20 or so members of the audience are starting to pack up. I soon find Mayuri. She's in the corner, looking lost. Well, at least she wasn't kidnapped. Even better, I don't see Makase Kurisu anywhere. Looks like I scared her off. If you're crazy, maybe, so be it, I'll let her go this time. Still, I keep my eyes peeled as I run up to Mayuri and hug her tight. Mayuri, why didn't you pick up? We're leaving. Ocarine, my metal Oompa ran away. She turns to me with a forlorn expression. Ran away? What? It's alive? That's a little hard to believe. I think I dropped it. I see, so she was looking for it. Not like it really matters. Forget about it. You can always get another one. No way. Metal Oompas sell upwards of 10,000 yen online, you know. Wait, what? That toy was worth that much? Thank Mayuri. Where did you drop it? I don't know, that's why I'm looking, and even if we find it, you can't sell it, okay? That 10,000 yen will fund my research. I said you can't sell it. It even has my Yushi's name on it. Thus begins our search for the metal Oompa. Oompa, Oompa, come out, wherever you are. Oompa, Oompa, Oompa-dee-dee. Mayuri is worth protecting. She's like the best of humanity. Mayuri tries calling its name. I don't know if she truly expects a response. By the way, Totoru is Mayuri's catchphrase. It means actually, I've never bothered to ask what it means. Anyway, the metal Oompa is nowhere to be found. You know, this is the perfect opportunity to ask. Maybe she didn't drop it in the assembly hall, but on the 7th floor, landing near the capsule toy machines. Another possibility is that someone with an eye for rare items pilfered it. That boy took it right out of her pocket. I would've. No, I wouldn't have. Who would steal from my ear, you evil bastard? Just imagining the smug grin on that person's face makes me writhe in envy. What kind of man steals a helpless girl's toy? Is there nothing in his heart but the lust for money? Let's kick his ass, Ocarine. I got the back, you got the front. Let's go. Oh, that sounds more sexual than I meant for it to sound. Sounds like you, Ocarine. Whoa, wasn't expecting that from Mayuri. Mayuri, you're worth protecting and all you hold dear. Oh! What was that? Was that a scream? I think so. Only the presenter and a few other people are left in the assembly hall. Including Mayuri and me, less than half the audience remains. Everyone looks at each other anxiously, startled by the scream. Even I cannot suppress a shiver. First the explosion on the roof, now this. What's going on here? Mayuri squeezes my hand tight. Stay here, Mayuri. I take a deep breath, prepare myself, and head to the direction of the scream. The echoes lead me down a dark, empty hallway on the same floor. I'm pretty sure it came from around the corner. I crouch down and turn the corner slowly, keeping my eyes and ears peeled for any sign of danger. And there, at the end of the passage, I see it. There's something on the ground. No, someone. Motionless. Who is it? The clothes are familiar. It can't be. What? Makase Kurisu. Her face is turned away, but I know it's her. The impertinent genius girl I just fought with 10 minutes ago is now face down in a pool of bright red blood. She's dead. No, but why? Suddenly I realize that I'm shaking. I want to run away. I shouldn't have come. This is wrong. Someone killed Makase Kurisu? There's no other explanation. I should have protected her like Mayuri. Who would do such a thing? There's no one else here. I twist around in shock. Some other men have followed me, and every one of them is ghastly pale. They must have seen the body. Call the police! A man cries out in panic at this. Everyone else starts screaming and running away. I follow them, of course. There's absolutely no reason to stay here. Concern for Makase Kurisu is superseded by my instinctive urge to flee. Run! When I get back to the assembly hall, Mayuri is waiting for me with tears in her eyes. What happened, Ocarine? We're leaving. I grab Mayuri's hand and run. You're not gonna die too, okay? I don't care. I will not let anything happen to Mayuri. Run. Just grab her and run. I race down those stairs, trying to drive the image of Kurisu's dead body from my mind, but I can't. The redness of her blood is burned into my mind, more than the sight of the body itself. That was my first time seeing a dead body. Is this what it's like? When I realized that she was dead, I felt chilling terror with a surge of nausea. I wanted to throw up and I was scared to shit. That's how you say that, Ocarine. I know you're a mad scientist, but when it happens, you lose any sense of intelligence. You run. But that was all I felt, fear and disgust. Shouldn't there be something more? I guess I just didn't know her that well. I finally stop once we get out to the main street. Ciao, Dory. My chest pounds, my breathing labored from running down the stairs at full speed. Hey, what happened? You look really pale. Mayuri doesn't seem to comprehend the situation. I guess it's because she didn't see the body. She's not even breathing hard. She looks slow, but she's actually pretty fast on her feet. Someone died. Huh? I take several deep breaths. The color of that blood still stains my brain, but I've calmed down a bit. Makase Kurisu is dead, and I don't know who the killer is. Sirens in the distance. I guess an ambulance will be here soon. Then the police will arrive and this area will become a crime scene. But for now, the crowds miling through Akihabara have no idea what has happened. Everyone is going about their business as usual. The never-ending search for electronics, moe, and porn. I know someone just died, but the word porn still makes me laugh. Just another day in Akihabara. I take my phone out of my pocket, perhaps out of reflex. I'm not sure what I plan to do with it. Oh, I know, my friend Daru. I'll tell him what happened just now, since he knows about Makase Kurisu. Phone wave? What? I suppose it might be disrespectful to the victim. But my adrenaline is pumping. I can't make calm decisions after witnessing something like that firsthand. That's how humans are, after all. We're not as special as we like to believe. At the end of the day, we're nothing but dirty. Slime like flesh. Our souls fester like semen left to rot in the womb. All these sexual references make me want to laugh. But it's a serious moment. That's how we humans are. While wallowing in a bit of angst, I begin to type on my phone. Trouble. Someone stabbed Makase Kurisu. Looked bad. Hope she's okay. Don't know who. Looked bad. Hope she's okay. Someone stabbed Makase Kurisu. Don't know who. Looked bad. Hope she's okay. I don't know if she was stabbed. That just seems like the most logical explanation, given the amount of blood and the absence of a gunshot. On the other hand, I didn't write that she was dead, even though I'm pretty sure she was. I can't exactly explain why I didn't. If I had to say, I guess I felt like writing it down would set it in stone. It might make me feel guilty as well. The thought brings a smirk to my face. It's not like I'm the one who killed her. Why should I feel guilty? I just saw someone's death up close, and only a few minutes later I'm smiling. Am I really that cruel and cold? No. You see, there's this one guy who, when his mother passed away, he did nothing but laugh about it. It wasn't because he was mean or he didn't care. It was because that was how his brain processed it. In order to process tragedy, the human mind has many ways of dealing with it. Depending on who you are, it depends what, neurosignals spark. and you could laugh, cry, say nothing. That's just how humans are. You need, like, your mind doesn't believe it, so the way you smirk is because you don't know what to think. You don't know. Am I really that cruel and cold? Well, I am a fiendish mad scientist, so it suits me. I finish typing and place my thumb over the send button. And then I press down. Sending. Oh! What? Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the first episode of Steins Gate. If you did, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and comment. Man. Shit. Everything. We learned a couple things in this here video. Kurisu is hot, at least in Okarin's eyes. Even though she got stabbed, if it wasn't for the fact that she got stabbed, I'm pretty sure Okarin would have hit that. 2, Mayuri, protect her at all costs. I would say marry her, but that would lead to some inappropriate things, and no, you need to protect her. She's innocent. No dirty things are happening with her. No, protect Mayuri Okarin. And we also learned that humans deal with tragedy in different ways. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and comment. If you'd like to see more Steins Gate, leave it in the comments, and I will see you guys later. Peace. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, you can check out my previous video here, or even a playlist related to this video here. There is also a video that was picked out by YouTube just for you. And last but not least, you can click here to subscribe. Anyway, guys, my name is Aura, and I'll see you later. Take care.